And welcome back to more Super Mario Sunshine! Last time we started Pinna Village and messed up 2 tricks and one of the most hated levels in the game. I'm not gonna sugarcoat, I say that a lot, I know, but yeah, Goopy Inferno is not a popular level. You'll see why more in a little bit, but you might be thinking to yourself, wait a minute, why are we here? Yes, I actually did come back here, because I had to reload the game. Okay. But I also wanted to try to check this out. I think you wall jump. Oh, not that. You can actually wall jump up there, if I recall correctly. If you're good enough at this game. We're trying to do the early method for this. I just feel like I should show this. But yeah, you won't. If it'll respawn, you wall jump off this. I know that much. But where do you wall jump after that? Do you wall jump? Cause like these walls don't let you wall jump. You just spin jump? It doesn't look like that would work. Okay, I've done this before. I just don't remember how. Quite frankly. Okay, yeah, I say that a lot. Okay, you can't get the shine sprite there. You do need the rocket nozzle for that. The whole video is just gonna be this, isn't it? Goes on too long, I'll just get the rocket nozzle, but I have done this trick so many times that's kind of irking me that I can't get it now. And I just clipped through the thing, so I think that's a cue to stop. Which is frustrating because I have done this trick quite a few times. You do not actually need the rocket nozzle to start Pinna Village, and even before I knew about speedrunning, I actually did this a ton as a kid, but I just can't seem to do it today. So we're just gonna get the rocket nozzle to save on time. Because that took a whole 2 minutes to try to do that. And time is limited. Okay, not that I'm trying to rush through this game, it probably feels like it at times, but I just haven't had that many issues. Like, I haven't actually had to cut anything out so far. Like, what you see is what you get. I'm not, like, cutting stuff out and like, oh, look, I got a second try. It's, like, it legitimately, like, I'm not struggling with this game that much. When we get to the next area, we'll be struggling a lot. So, for now, just revel in the fact that this has actually been a pretty solid run so far. Okay, so yeah, I explained both tricks, but what you're supposed to do, not what I like to do, I like to do the jumping off the tree method, but the video was running long, so I didn't actually get to show it off very well. But I think what you're actually supposed to do is drop down one of these. I'm going to check to see if this is the one. This is not the one. The wall jump back out. Just have a blue coin if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so come back here. It's this one, right? What do you gotta say? Should lead you to the mayor, at least I think so. You can move some gates with B. This may help, but if you try to cling for too long, the gate will fall off. You have to jump to safety at some point, so be careful. Yes, okay, I need to explain what that means. Okay, so the game tells you where to go. So, again, I tried to show off the fast methods, but I failed miserably. Okay, so what you want to do is climb here and get completely sick of Mario's sounds. Grab on, press B. As soon as it gets to the other side and stops, hit A. That's why. Do not forget to hit A. And do not get hit by an electric Koopa hanging upside down. That's actually okay. Where do I drop? Do I just follow the row of coins? Okay, but when you're hanging vertically, you press B to drop and A to hit, so it switches. Oh, that actually acts as a spring when you hit A. Just FYI, this is actually the secret. Which we won't actually be doing till the episode after next. And it is the Chucksters. If you know anything about Super Mario Sunshine, or have ever watched an LP of Super Mario Sunshine, you're probably looking forward to the Chucksters. I'm just gonna leave it at that. The Chucksters are considered, like, not the hardest thing, but they're considered the most frustrating thing, basically, because it is so easy to die on that level. There's one up there, but you kind of need to risk. Then you have to drop back down to the mushroom and then climb back here. So that's super risky, and I don't like to do that. So the one up is sufficient. I don't think Mario can fall unless you stop moving for a certain amount of time. I may be mistaken, but just keep moving. That's your general advice for here. But yeah, okay, so we come out here and there are these little patches. Ow. There's these little patches of not goop. I could just say clean, but whatever. So, come up here. Yeah, spin jump is my favorite move. This blue coin here I think is exclusive to this chapter. So if you are a sane person, you might want to actually get that now and just remember that you got it. You can shoot the moon for a blue coin. Oh, crud. You can shoot the moon for a blue coin. You can shoot the sun later on for something else, but you can only do that in episode 8. So we got another shine. I was clearing my throat, that's why there's silence. I muted it. I figured you wouldn't want to hear that. If you didn't want to hear me clearing my throat, I'm sorry for cutting that. I don't know why you want to hear that. Yeah, I seriously don't... I think actually what you have to do is you have to spin jump super carefully, wall jump off the front of the shine gate, not the side, inner side, and then hover. It's not as easy as it sounds. It doesn't sound easy, so that's actually saying kind of a lot. As hard as it sounds really hard. You have this weird twirly side jump into the outside of the gate and still have enough height to make it. So this is the big chain chomp. Fun fact, the lady raging over here is actually the same one that it actually rages in the other chapter or episode. So yeah, she has a lot of pet chain chomps and none of them behave. This is also like the Chompless. This is also heavily dictated by RNG, and you can get good RNG and bad RNG. I think this is like RNG. What you want to do is run behind it like this to kind of bait it, and then when it's close to the hot spring, hose it down or get hit. I said when it's close to the hot spring, but I missed my window because I got hit there. But we should be close enough to do this. So just hose it down until it turns completely blue. I said completely blue on purpose because if the chain is still red, you will take damage. And the hitbox on this spike is a little bit finicky, so... yeah, you might have to try a couple times to actually pick it up. But yeah, anywhere close to the spring, you don't want to like try to drag it all the way from the other side. Okay, that's lame because it's right there. Just do that. Yeah, the chain will still hit you like that. Okay, so now we should be close enough. How Mario can actually drag an entire chain chomp is beyond me, to be honest. And then it turns gold. Okay, I guess it's happy. I shrugged in real life, so you can see me shrugging, so there's just awkward silence. We lost our cool number, 64. 64 is not actually my favorite number. It's a lot of people's favorite number because, well, Nintendo 64, but it's not mine. I never grew up with a 64, so I don't have that nostalgic backing as a child. And it's the only console that actually has a unique number, except Xbox One, which is like the stupidest name. Like, what are they actually gonna call the next Xbox? Like, are they gonna call it to something completely new? They should just come up with a new title. That's my thought. Again, this bridge has no hitbox for water, which is bizarre. So we need to get a coconut. Ow. Gusty. I think that's a Gusty. Gusties are in Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2. I do know that much. So this tree has actually all the fruit you need, so we don't have to do another Yoshi's Fruit Adventure style hunting, and I was headbanging because he wouldn't pick up the fruit. Yeah, Mario does that weird kind of headbanging motion if you press B when stationary. I don't know why. It frequently gets in the way of actual animations, of actually picking stuff up. But I just want to come over here for a second. Pinna Park is actually really high up, as we can see. So you can actually see Pinna Park. The sphere there is Gelato Beach. To the right, I think, is something else. I don't know. But there's actually a glitch where you can fall to the bottom and live. You're supposed to die, but you can actually make it to the bottom. And just because a lot of the textures unload, you can actually see all the areas from the glitch zone. I do not know how to do the glitch. I was watching the LP and they did the glitch by accident when trying to get this Shine Sprite, if I recall correctly. They did this in episode 8, I can't remember. It was like a few months ago that I watched this LP. Because then they started making a new LP and then I started watching that. So, yeah, that's my strategy. Because I'm kind of new to watching LPs, so like, I'll just watch their current LP, but after that's over, while they're working on the new LP, I'll just watch one of the old ones. So that's kind of a good way to do it. Actually, you should spray from over here. Yoshi cannot come with you. That would make things a lot simpler, but no. This has to be hard. These are the Chucksters. Each one says, I'm a Chuckster, so we can kind of chase and only talk to the ones we need to. So you want to get thrown, and you have to actually move, you have to position yourself in mid-air to actually get the 1-up. It is not as easy as it sounds. You have to be perfectly lined up. So honestly, unless you are actually dying a ton, I do not recommend going for that 1-up. So what you want to do is talk to this pink one, get thrown over here, and we missed our window. Because the blue one will throw you farther than the brown one. So you do not want to talk to him at the very edge. You want to talk to him further back. No one likes this level, by the way. Lots of players don't like it because it's frustrating, and speedrunners don't like it because it takes forever. Yeah, I missed the angle ever so slightly and missed the wall. Like, this is how picky it is. And a lot of times you can't even tell how well aligned you are because, like, you have to be like dead center with them and talk when you talk to them, and that is not as easy. Like, see, he threw me slightly to the right, and I want to try to talk to this guy fast, but this could end badly. I think that was too slow. He'll probably, yeah, like, see, when I talked to him, I didn't think I was that far to the left of him. Oh yeah, and when you have Flood, you can skip some of these small gaps, so for the love of everything, just do that. Like, you can flood over this gap if you want. It's short enough. But yeah, just the pickiness of the alignment is why I hate this level. Like there. Like, that was good. I don't know why, but that was good. This guy, I should talk to him a little further back, I think, and a little further left. Okay, that was weird. And this is basically considered like the biggest life sink of the game. This will take the entire video. This will probably actually spill into the next video, to be honest. Because this is how long this level typically takes Let's Players. That was slightly to the right, but I'll take it. I didn't die. This is slightly to the left, I think. It's hard to, yeah, this is what I mean. It's just super hard to gauge. And I don't know if you have to, when you have to talk to this guy. Okay, I didn't push anything on the control stick, so apparently that's what you're supposed to do. These guys are just pains to deal with. We're actually at the end of the level, by the way. You have to wait till this guy walks all the way around, and then line yourself up and get thrown to the Shine Sprite. And when you actually the red coin Shine Sprite spawns right here, so unlike a certain LP that I will not name, do not accidentally get thrown over here. This is super finicky, by the way. I think I died. I might have died. Okay, we made it. So that's a relatively unsuccessful episode, to be honest, but 2 of the longest shines in the game are actually done. That's good. I said 2 of the longest shrines because sadly there's one more that takes everyone a freaking long time. The Dirty River. I think you know what I'm talking about if you've ever seen an LP of this game. The next time we will go back and get the Chuckster red coins.